Why would you want to see God? What possible purpose could it solve? If you want to see God, I would tell you the best way to see God or creating is to go into nature, out into the wilderness, where there's very little touch or no touch whatsoever of humanity. There you can see God. It's the greatest temple that exists. For me, that's actually my church. That's where I like to go. Into nature. To put my feet into the cold water. To have hummingbirds fly around me. To see a bear reach into the river and pull out a fish and eat it. Too often human beings want to know what God is and who God is, and they want to see God. They want to touch it, taste it. And if they can't taste it or see it or feel it, then it must not exist. But most of the things in your life that you can't taste or touch or feel exist. Hope exists. Peace exists. Compassion exists. Love exists. And most of these cannot be touched, tasted, or felt. Occasionally. Within each one of you is God. So go look in a mirror. There's God. Watch a child play with other children. There's God. Lay down in the tall grass and just look up at the clouds and watch them roll by. You will find God in creating there. Creating is in all things. But to think that creating needs to take time out just to sit down and talk with you. This is an ego that wants to be validated that I'm me, and I. It's the part of you that read about Moses in a burning bush and go, well, why can't God do that for me? You all want a miracle, when in truth you all are a miracle. You need to go be that miracle for other people. You'll see God in creating there. For any time we share of ourselves, our gifts, our talents, our love, we share creating in God. So stop looking for God. Stop expecting God, the goddess, to show up at your doorstep and say, here I am, let's have coffee. Start finding ways to help others and share of your talents and gifts. You will soon see God enough and creating enough. And when you share, you elevate yourself so high. And nothing needs to be said. And the best sharing you could possibly ever do, by the way, is when nobody else knows about it. That you give of your talents or your gifts or something to somebody else with no expectation of an outcome. No thank you, no praise. You just give because it's the right thing to do. And in that moment, you will find the divineness in yourself. Namaste.